Stop! Let me ask you something. When was the last time your brain actually felt quiet? Not distracted. Not scrolling. Not exhausted. Quiet. If your mind feels like it's running 24/7, replaying conversations, planning worst-case scenarios, thinking about what you should have said, thinking about what might go wrong tomorrow, you're not broken. You're not weak. You're not dramatic. Your brain is stuck in survival mode. And that changes everything. I'm Sergeant Ant. And today we're talking about why you can't turn your brain off. Your brain has different operating states. Most adults live in one state almost all day long. High alert. High beta. Fast thinking. Fast reacting. Constant stimulation. It's useful in emergencies, but it's not meant to be permanent. Modern life has trained your brain to believe everything is urgent. Notifications, deadlines, social comparison, financial pressure, constant information. Your nervous system never fully powers down. And when it doesn't power down, you overthink. Because overthinking isn't intelligence. It's hypervigilance. Your brain is scanning for danger. Scanning for mistakes. Scanning for threats. Even when there aren't any. Here's what most people don't realize. When your brain stays in high alert beta too long, it suppresses deeper brainwave states. States responsible for creativity, insight, calm processing, flow, emotional regulation. One of those states is called theta. You enter theta naturally, right before sleep, right after waking, during deep creative flow, during certain meditative states. Children operate in theta much more than adults. That's why they learn quickly. That's why they're imaginative. That's why they're emotionally resilient. Adults? Almost none. Because stress dominates. When your brain never shifts into theta, it never resets. It never integrates information calmly. It never processes emotions properly. So what happens? You lie in bed at night thinking. You replay conversations. You feel mentally tired but wired. You feel exhausted but can't rest. You try to focus but your thoughts race. This isn't a discipline problem. It's a state problem. And state drives behavior. There are only a few ways to shift out of survival mode brainwaves. Long meditation practices, deep breath work, neurofeedback training, or brainwave entrainment through sound. Sound influences neural firing patterns. That's not philosophy. That's physics. Your brain naturally synchronizes with rhythmic input. Music can change mood. Drumming can induce trance. Certain frequencies can guide the brain into calmer states, including theta. Now here's something interesting. There's a 7-minute audio specifically engineered to stimulate theta using advanced entrainment. It's called the Genius Wave. And before you roll your eyes, this isn't manifestation fluff. It's about shifting brain state. If you've been feeling mentally overstimulated, if you can't turn your brain off, if you're stuck in overthinking loops, it might be worth exploring. I left the link in the description and pinned comment. Read about it. Look at the research. Make your own decision. When your brain accesses theta more often, your nervous system calms. Your thoughts slow down. Your insight improves. Your emotional processing improves. Your creativity returns. You don't feel like you're fighting your own mind. And that changes how you show up in conversations, in work, in relationships, in decisions. Most people try to fix overthinking by forcing more discipline, more productivity hacks, more control. But control doesn't calm a stressed nervous system. State does. Sometimes the smartest move isn't pushing harder. It's shifting frequency. If you want to test the 7-minute Genius Wave audio, the link is below. It's risk-free. 60-day guarantee. You've got nothing to lose except mental friction. And if you've been living in survival mode for years, that friction adds up. You don't need to silence your mind. You need to retrain its rhythm. You don't need more effort. You need deeper access. Your brain isn't broken. It's overstimulated. And when you give it the right input, it recalibrates. I'm Sergeant Ant. Consider the ways of the ant. And be wise. If this resonated, comment calm. Let's build disciplined, powerful minds together.